It's you that gives things purpose. Okay, let's say your mind gives things purpose. Let's not blame you directly. When you volunteer, you see, to volunteer means to take a step forward. It is to move in a forward direction, to volunteer. Or in any direction. The mind moves forward, and sometimes it goes into a physical action. And when you move forward to volunteer, is it that you have no choice? You have no choice other than to move forward. Or is it involuntary, which means that you'd rather not volunteer, you'd rather not move forward, but you have no option, you see, you have no choice. Both have no choices, you see. One is that your state of physical life forces you to move forward, forces you to volunteer. You're going to starve to death if you don't volunteer. But there's another type of volunteering. But they're both the same. Let's look at the other type first. The other type is where you have choice. You can volunteer or you can choose not to volunteer. But when you volunteer, even with choice, it is involuntary. It is involuntary because you are volunteering with an ulterior motive. There's going to have to be a deal here, you see. I'm going to volunteer for this course to better my life so that I can have more money. So this offering to volunteer is not a singular one-way ticket, you see. There's something in return. No one volunteers with choice unless there's something in return. You understand this? If you had the choice, if you were in a place where everything was really fine, everything was okay, everything was happy, free, and someone asks you to volunteer for whatever reason, to improve their life, to improve your life, to improve the world, you can say no thank you. But if the mind decides to volunteer, so what am I getting out of it, you see? There has to be a purpose. I have to get something back in return. Even though it's not a materialistic thing. I want some rewards, I want some thanks, I want people to write about me. I want to be recognized, you see. There has to be a purpose for my involuntary volunteering. So therefore, this second way is with purpose. The first way is because of purpose. I have no other choice, you see. It is a natural purpose to want to continue to feed yourself, to want to keep yourself clothed and warm, or your family. So your purpose comes before your volunteering. And the other one is You're volunteering with a purpose, for a purpose, for a motive. And when you volunteer in the second method, the second way, purpose becomes part of your life. Every time you do something, even when the purpose comes first, when things go bad and you have to try and regroup, rethink, reconsider. Wow, I'm not living my life is not very good just now. So I have no choice, you see, I have no choice. Okay? So now you're trying the first method, you see, but because you've experienced purpose, yeah, so I want something, I'm going to volunteer for something so I can simply live, I can simply eat, I can simply clothe my family. But then, yeah, but I've tasted purpose. But I need something back. I need something extra, you see. I am volunteering. I'm not having to do this anymore. I am volunteering. So therefore, I want some rewards. It may be from your wife, it may be from your parents, it may be from your headmaster, it may be from your employer, but you want to be recognized, you see. The birth of purpose. Everything needs to have a purpose from now on. Even though purpose is already there, you see. There's a secondary purpose which becomes ego. So when you try and seek this true purpose, you see, now you've completed life. You see, you've tasted everything. You've tasted success. You've tasted failure. You've tasted suffering. You've tasted joy. You've tasted all the things that a human being is here to taste. And you say, you know what? There's something more. There must be something more. There has to be a bigger purpose. You see, ego has grown. You see, ego is now the biggest purpose. You see. It's got such a big fat belly from sucking purpose, more purpose. I want more purpose, you see. I want more rewards. I want more of this. I want more of that. That there has to be this great purpose, you see. I want to find the ultimate purpose before I burst to create this explosion, and then I'll be free. So this ultimate purpose has to be found. So you go seeking, you see, seeking, because everything has been voluntary. So I'm volunteering myself now to be spiritual, you see. I'm volunteering myself now to be religious, to find this ultimate purpose, you see. I'm really struggling now, you see. All these tiny purposes have really faded. So I want to do something voluntarily, you see. So voluntarily means to take a step forward, to volunteer. But then you taste this involuntarily. Can't even say it. But I'm frightened, you see. I'm not really taking a step forward now. I'm going to be a bit precarious. I'm going to be a bit cautious. Because something says this ultimate purpose I'm going to find, this true purpose that I'm here for, is going to be quite scary, you see. It's going to be quite intimidating. And I might die. Because deep inside I know that I've tasted everything to the full. I've tasted everything. My mind says no more tasting. I don't want no more tasting. I've had enough with this life with women and men and houses and children and money and touring the world. So that means maybe, oh my God, this purpose maybe is not whilst I'm in this body. But I have to find it, you see. I have to have a purpose. And then you go through life, the rest of your life, seeking, looking, volunteering. Volunteering means going onto YouTube and looking for gurus. Volunteering means reading, going to the library, looking for books. Volunteering. I want to volunteer. I'm putting everything forward, you see. Yeah. And then absolutely nothing comes, you see. Bits and pieces of this tiny more volunteering purpose. I'm sick volunteering, you see. I'm fed up volunteering. And you say, you know what? I'm not volunteering anymore. I'd rather just die, you know. I'd rather just die and not finding out this purpose and hoping that this make-believe God, make-believe heaven, this make-believe things that I've been trying to volunteer for but cannot find. I'm hoping they're going to be there, you see. I'll just take the easy way out. I'll just keep my fingers crossed. And then, with no signal, it happens. It happens. You didn't even take a step forward. Your mind didn't even take a step forward, backwards, sideways. You just remained. And you surrendered, you see. I surrender. Surrender means you don't go anywhere. You don't run away and you don't run forward, you see. Surrender means to stay still. Hands up, take me. You do what you want to do with me. I'm not volunteering. I'm just offering, you see. Offering now becomes the way out. I offer you my body. I offer you my home. I offer you my family. I offer you everything. I offer you my breath. I offer you my life. And then voila. The purpose is revealed. And what is this purpose? That you have never, ever had a purpose. Purpose was made up by your mind to keep you volunteering, you see. U.G. Krishnamurti says it's society's way of keeping you a slave. In this physical world, it maybe is true. It is very absolutely possible to be true. But you've always known that you've not been a part of this society. You are this pure being state. So you had choice, you see. Why not volunteer, you see? Why not taste? Why not taste everything? That is what it's about. Volunteering is, I want that, I want this. But when you seek, no more volunteering. Otherwise you will become truly sick. Vomit sick. But this seekness will destroy what you're not. You will start vomiting inwards, you see. You will start seeking inwards. And the non-purpose is seen. You are the purpose. You being here is the purpose. You doing nothing, anything, is no purpose. It's just happening. You have never volunteered. Life has taken you on a ride, on a roller coaster. Because you are the purpose. It is here to serve you. But somewhere down the line, You thought you were here to serve life, like a prisoner from committing crimes. You are here. You are serving life, you see. I'm going to lock you up for life. And each one of us, at some point in our life, feels as if we are serving a life sentence. We are here to be punished. But life is here to keep us safe. And when you seek inside and see that there's no purpose, that you are the purpose, you are free. You are free. No more volunteering. No more purpose. No more CVs to write out. Any more volunteering is done by life. Your mind and you, the body, have no say in it. I wonder if you understand any of this. It doesn't matter, you see. Because the purpose of speaking here is not to educate you or explain to you or tell to you. The purpose is to say, I am you. We are all experiencing the same things. We are all volunteering. There is no one exempt. We are all volunteering in both cases. One with no option and one with option. And then we find out that we are neither the one with option nor the one with no option. We are simply witnessing ourselves as a body, as a mind, and that we are beyond purpose. Namaste.